Welcome everybody and welcome to my video. We are live here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We're going to take a trip today inside a real working movie studio that's been making movies for over 100 years. If you've never visited Universal, this will be a good little video as a first time to experience what it's like inside the theme park. We're going to be seeing some of the attractions, the rides, the shows, some water effects, some fire effects, the studio tour. So let's take a trip inside a world of universe at Universal Studios Hollywood. I'll see you in the theme park. And upon entry to the park, we have this wonderful plaque. Lights, camera, action. They say if you rub Abraham Lincoln's nose, it'll bring you good luck. So how about the master of suspense himself, Alfred Hitchcock. Welcome to Universal Studios Hogsmeade. Let's take a stroll. Upon first entry, we have the Hogwarts Express with the conductor. And right here we have Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. And behold, the castle.
See that brick wall? See, look, right down there. That brick wall. Down. Every task is safe. He's done.
We have here Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And Flight of the Hippogriff.
Well done. Go on then. Hogwarts anytime. Now, tuck your elbows in.
They removed Chief Wiggum. No Chief Wiggum at Lardland Donuts.
The dime left in your pocket.
There's nothing you can do. You're about to die.
You sound like my doctor.
My next meeting. So anyway, there you all.
Well, not only are you not killing us, I'm having fun.
They said to stay seated.
That's a lot of cooking. I always get sick like that. Hey, I can see our cars. You guys haven't seen a giant steel ball, have you? You don't want to hurt me, ball. We're both big and round and never finished high school.
Springfield.
I'm not going to change that diaper.
Mommy's coming, giant Maggie! Come on, Maggie! Destroy something! Get away from my baby! Maggie, that's not a pacifier! Get those tourists out of your mouth! You don't know where they've been!
Home sweet. No! Foolish earthlings, don't you know all rides must end near the gift shop? My bosoms are flapping, my friend!
This must be the part where they take your picture. Okay, smile.
Welcome to Springfield, 1796. So entering Springfield, Disco Stews, the Springfield Police Station, Patty and Selma's Department of Motor Vehicles, Dr. Nick Riviera's office, the one and only Quickie Mart, the Quickie Mart. Got Krusty Land, the Simpsons ride. Got the Quickie Mart, Krusty Land, the Simpsons ride. All kinds of little sideshow games you can play. Cletus Chicken Shack. Can't forget the Itchy and Scratchy movie theater. Springfield Nuclear Power Plant. We got Bumblebee Man over there. And we can't have a Springfield without Moe's Tavern, which actually serves alcohol, serves beer. Got the Duff Garden over here. Suds McDuff's Hot Dog House. Luigi's Pizza and Pasta. Good old Krusty Burger. Krusty Burger, Clogger Burger, The Rib Witch, Sideshow Bob Footlong, Mother Nature Burger. Phineas and Butterfat's Ice Cream Parlor. And Lardland Donuts. Right here, dual designated area for the young children. Super Silly Funland. Right next to the Despicable Me. Minions Mayhem.
Now the time to give me my present?
Honey, seriously, not the perfect time.
It's okay. Except we're floating in the anti-gravity recycling room. Everyone
Oh man. I gotta okay. I got oh don't stand back there, I just farted. Alright, here come on, big guy, Gil. What's up, brother?
At Universal Studios Hollywood with
Hollywood, baby!
hanging with the juice.
Turn up the juice, see what shakes loose.
Don't say his name 3 times.
Oh, it's a whole different set of parameters around here. I mean, have you read the book?
Nah.
Oh, because that thing reads like stereo instructions, you know what I'm saying? On purpose, because I helped to write it.
Bugs in your shirt.
I don't have, I need some. You got any cockroaches or maggots, worms, flies? I'm down with it. Whatever you got, buddy.
Special effects show.
That's all right this way, everybody. Have fun.
Big, huge Hollywood scream. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. Becca's ready to step in the octagon with Michael Myers. Go home, Michael Myers. Go home. You guys feel sorry for Michael Myers? Welcome to Los Angeles. Okay.
We're gonna fuel. You ready?
Ready. Also, an excellent time for me to point out that these are trained stunt professionals using specialized equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. Looks like Rad's just wearing a pair of jeans and a shirt. In truth, there's other safety layers underneath that give him some added protection. Nothing is going to make him completely fireproof, but each layer will buy him a little extra time when he needs it the most. Because the last thing a fire performer wants to hear at the end of a take is, all right, let's shoot that again. We're hoping to convert for about 8 to 10 seconds today. We do ask that everyone remain seated for the duration of this stunt. We're about ready to go. Set our lights down, set our clock to 0. Stunt team, whenever you're ready.
Tanner, you ready?
Ready.
Brad, you ready to burn?
Ready and action.
Lighting, you're lit!
Wow, you can go relax in your trailer. Jax is up next. He's excited. Befriending our actor. All right, hurdle in position. Ready, lights, camera, action! You want to do a take 2? Okay, that's fine. It's Hollywood. He's stand up, you okay? Oh, it's okay. It's kind of warm out. Sun's out. That's going to dry in no time. You did such a good job. Thank you so much for your help. We are also going to give you a our stars. Have a great day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Goodbye, everybody.
As you make
And now, Tom, little water world.
also where you will see Fast and Furious Supercharged. Supercharged is kind of
We were founded by the gentleman that you're seeing on screen here, Mr. Carl Laemmle. That was back in 1912 in Chicago. 1914, Mr. Laemmle came out here to the West Coast, bought this hillside, and on March 15, 1915, he opened the gates of the studio that we're going to be taking you through today. Now, since that time, we've made over 8,000 movies here, lots of other productions as well. And you know, when Carl Laemmle opened the gates, he christened this Universal City. We are our own incorporated city. We have our own zip code, 91608. We also have our own fire station over here on the right. We are very, very proud of our firefighters, and we think they're some of the nicest in the county of Los Angeles. And as we leave our fire station behind, we leave the real world behind with it and take you into our studio front lot. This is where you'll find most of our sound stages. It is inside these large buildings that movie magic and make-believe are made to happen. Well, the first soundstage we'll be passing is coming up just ahead of us on our left. It is Soundstage 12. It is the largest soundstage on our lot. In fact, it's one of the biggest in Hollywood. It's one of the biggest in the world. It's constantly in use. We can build really, really big sets inside of it. And today, as a matter of fact, it's being used for the 4-time
Popstar Never Stopping starring Andy Samberg. And it's not the first time Andy Samberg has been on the lot. They used the Metropolitan sets for an episode of the Fox television series Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Nine-Nine! Well, guess what? Nine-Nine's coming back for its 6th season. But NBC, that's us. So we're going to have the Brooklyn Nine-Nine as part of the NBC family, the NBC Universal family. And you're probably wondering about Courthouse Square. You mean this Courthouse Square? Featured in such films as Back to the Future, To Kill a Mockingbird, Bruce Almighty. Well, it's located just ahead of us, but it's been very busy in there. They've been using it for productions such as World of Dance, The Voice, the television series Champions, co-produced by Mindy Kaling, who also used our Metropolitan sets for the Minion Project. So we can't go in there right now because it's being used for production. But here we are on the main part of our Metropolitan sets, which we call New York Street. And it's dressed that way more often than not. And it's so authentic, it even fooled Jimmy Fallon. Productions have used this part of the back lot so much so that it became highly recognizable. So you're probably thinking, hey, it looks a little different. Well, we decided to redesign Courthouse Square to get more use out of it. The first time you see the redesigned Courthouse Square is as the town of Grandview for Ghost Whisperer, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt. And of course, before that, this area underwent some transformations for the Back to the Future films, seen as 1985, 1955, and alternate 1985 and the year 2015, like you see on your screens. And on your right is a green and gray facade with an archway. It says number 2 above the archway with a double... faster as audiences embrace their need for speed. Sometimes picture cars can be the most expensive item in a scene of a movie or television show because sometimes you have to have multiple versions of the vehicle to complete the action sequence. A great example of that would be our Fast and Furious films. Each one of the cars that you see in these scenes has at least 2 or 3 different versions to complete the action sequence. Each version of the car performs a different part of the stunt to make it appear as though the one car did the entire stunt. Realistically, if the one car did the entire stunt, it probably would not last the entirety of the production. Woo, they blowed up good, blowed up real good. And we're leaving the concrete jungle and taking you to a jungle island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
In the series, and on the right, some cages with actual live dinosaurs in. The cages are empty. I think we're headed into really big trouble right now. If you see anything approaching the trams, if you hear any loud noises, the only advice, just duck, duck, duck. Now that we're all safely away from the dinosaurs, I want to play a clip from the Lost.
Look at what we're parked. Our driver just said the parking brake was stuck. Oh, that water looks wet. Oh yes, oh yes. We don't have to freeze the water from tanks at the top of the hill. The water crashes down the hill, gets one right back into the tanks at the top of the hill, so we can get somebody else with it. Alright, we're inside an actual sound stage. This sound stage is unique. It's a split level sound stage. Up above, we created an urban street scene with trucks and cars. Down below where we are, a Northern California subway station. We've got your cameras, note the detail that our Academy Award-winning art directors have put in this particular set with a turn. Oh, hey, wait. That's just the regret nothing. Everybody alright? You look thirsty. Don't panic, there's plenty of water for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
That was the shark they were supposed to catch. Is that a diver in the water there? Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Oops. Ew, ew. Oh man. Oh, he sure had a lot of guts. Oh, and there they are. Okay, I think we all better stay seated. I don't want anybody falling in accidentally. And I think we gotta keep our eyes open for that shark. You never know where it's gonna pop up next. Is it attacking that little buoy? attacking the pier? Is it attacking us? And that was Bruce, the star of Jaws. Some of the houses might look a little different. Let's see which houses still look the same and which houses have changed.
Everyone in suburbia can appreciate it's a good What the heck? Let's go back.
Since the housewives moved out of this neighborhood, we've done so much television work here. This street has recently been seen in our comedy Champions, as well as in the drama Law and Order True Crime, The Menendez Murders. We've done movies here. Why Him was filmed on this street. We've done music videos here and commercials. As I said, we had a commercial filming here just yesterday. But the street predates Desperate Housewives. So, for example, the yellow house over here on the right looks a little different, but this was where Susan lived on Desperate Housewives. It was also the home of the Hardy Boys in the 1970s TV series. The house right next door was the original 1313 Mockingbird Lane in the old Munster series from the 1960s. And the beige house on the right was Gabrielle's house on Desperate Housewives. It was painted gold when she lived in it, but that very same beige house once belonged to James Stewart in the film.
Here we have the
He
bird.
lived there with a 6'3"
Animal house.
invisible rabbit. Now on the left we have the Moore houses.
House in the distance. It's an old camera trick called the forced perspective. By the way, that's an empty house. There's nothing in there. Nothing at all. All the interiors are filmed on sound stages, so my friend keep telling me he has some under the second story window. I don't know, it's just weird. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the spectacular crash site with Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. This amazing set is what remains of the neighborhood where Tom Cruise hides out in War of the Worlds. That is an actual 747 jet airplane, which was destroyed specifically for this incredible scene.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
Again, to sit down to talk about War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good.
You're doing good. Keep listening. Listen now. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now closed.
This is one of the largest sets of remote for a motion picture. Despite the use of these realistic life-size sets, the film still contains over 500 special effects shots. You can see this set in an episode of the 4th season of Angie Tribeca, starring Rashida Jones. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about approximately 10 minutes from the end of the tour. We'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Keep in mind, if you have any kind of emergency at all,
to live right next door to a real psycho. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bates Motel. Now, I personally have never stayed at the Bates Motel, but I do hear that it conveniently always has a vacancy. Believe it or not, this entire location is run by one man, Norman Bates. That's probably him. But we're going to leave him alone because he's a very busy man. He has to keep up with the upkeep of all 12 rooms. He does this whole thing by himself, so he's very busy. Not only that, but he also has to keep up with the upkeep of the beautiful house up on the hill. That's where he lives with his mom, I hear. Haven't seen her around very much. It's only him. But yeah, he's very busy taking care of the house, also taking care of all the guests here, cleaning up after them. So we're gonna, oh no guys, okay. Hopefully, oh no, he's totally seen us. Sorry guys, you're on your own.
This is our turn. After them. Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. It's me and you and Vassilo. Logan, Lenny, hook him up. Now we're moving. You give me the witness to another and we call him again. Witness is mine, Lenny.
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away. Go in there. Way to go, Lenny. Don't run into the Mitchell shop. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. We're gonna shoot head on the bridge. Under construction. Everybody hold. Hit the nitrous.
We're not gonna make it!
Ride or die.
So Revenge of the Mummy, the ride is currently closed for refurbishment. Womp, womp, womp. We have way back in the corner the Transformers, still holding on. Studio Store, Jurassic Cafe. And that's pretty much it from down here.
It's Robbie. He's after the Allspark. No, I can't. Robbie, up on the catwalk. Autobots. I can make it run. Keep going. Destroy. Your planet belongs to me. Take cover! Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters.
Here we have the Steven Spielberg plaque. That was erected here in 1996. Steven Spielberg signed his name in the cement to celebrate the opening of the Jurassic Park River Adventure at Universal Studios Hollywood, June 21st, 1996.
These gentle giants pose no threat to us.
will terminate in 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, just got off Jurassic Park, the ride, being in the very center of row 1, totally drenched. And a heads up, on September 3rd of 2018, this is actually going to be closing. And in 2019, the updated new attraction is going to be replacing Jurassic Park, the ride, after 22 years here at Universal in operation. So 2019, brand new updated version. And this is going to be all done with. September 3rd, no more ride. Alright, that's going to do it for this video from the theme park. If you go ahead and comment down below, like and subscribe, that would be so much appreciated. And I'll see you next time, live from Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA.